Tatewari speaks fire medicine. Yay! Hi everybody. This is Tatewari, the god or goddess of fire, as it were. Typically it's known as Grandfather Fire, from the Huichol people, from Huichol folklore. Huichol people are from Mexico. And in this video I'm going to be borrowing Sara Willis's body to speak about the power that is fire medicine. Tatewari is the patron of all shamans. So let's just get started. Just like a plant maturing off the energy of the sun, so too does a human being mature from the nurturing energy of fire medicine. A mature human being is one whose spirit has been warmed by the fire of love. That's a direct quote from Eliot Cowan, which is taken from this book, Plant Spirit Medicine, which some of this video is taken from. So definitely check out that book if you feel so called to. Fire medicine provides the nourishment necessary for a human to mature and allow order, dominion, and self-control to develop. Here in the West, we distrust fire. Because of this, we try to control fire because of this fear of loss, even when the loss is to our benefit. Fire is suppressed in the West. Instead of low, small brush fires keeping the forest fresh and vigorous, we now have vast areas becoming year and year more drier and more volatile. Here in the West, we fear fire. We think conflict might cause us to lose something, affection, respect, or an opportunity. So we suppress fire and try to keep everything under control. As years go by, the suppression causes more and more stagnation, and that is recipe for disaster. Because of the stagnation, when the lightning strikes or the match is dropped, we now have tens of thousands of acres on fire, producing enough heat to destroy automobiles. The same holds true in our personal lives. Fire provokes small brush fires of conflict in our lives, and this illuminates problem areas and prepares the way for resolution that leaves our inner landscape transformed and invigorated with new growth. Fire needs a healthy cycle of destruction and regeneration. Just like all the elementals, fire has an innate intelligence. Fire destroys what needs to be destroyed, but keeps fresh, young growth intact. Burned areas are invigorated. Soil is enriched with minerals from the ash. In a couple of years, the only evidence of the blaze is an area with particularly vigorous growth. A healthy red flush to the face is an indication that one's pilot light for life is stoked. This internal fire is spirit. When someone's internal fire is burning low, their complexion will look ashen and pale, and they will often complain of fatigue. For some, fire medicine can trigger one's past pains, trauma, and heartbreak. And this allows one to relive and process through it so it can be burned up and released. When we are getting the proper amount of fire medicine, it is easier for us to connect because it allows us to open up and let our true self shine through. Fire medicine provides protection from grief, fear, heaviness, bitterness, and taking oneself too seriously. When we have enough fire medicine, we don't take things personally, and we can laugh at ourselves and our misfortunes. Lack of fire medicine leaves us feeling cold, isolated, vulnerable, untrusting, disconnected, and bitter. Fire in fire medicine naturally produces warmth, connection, belonging, laughter, and fosters a healthy sexuality. We often look to have sex because our hearts are cold. But if our inner fire is not properly stoked, we often have sex at the wrong time and with the wrong person. Instead of using our sexuality as a means to connect, we further divide ourselves and cause harm and distrust. Lack of adequate amounts of fire medicine leads to underdeveloped and immature approach to sexuality. Comedy, laughing, festivals, dancing, eating spicy foods, listening to spicy music, participating in plant spirit medicine ceremonies, engaging in healthy ways of expressing our sexuality are all ways to get more fire medicine into our lives. Devote a certain time of day every day to tend to your relationship with spirit with a candle. Fellowship ignites the spark between us. When we get close to one another, it invokes the flame of belonging and connection. Our fireplace has been replaced with the glow of the television, which I call the tell-eyes vision. But we become closer to Source when we join together in a circle around a fire, telling stories instead of watching them on television. I recently found this portable campfire. It's called Radiate. It's really easy. You just light it and you pop the lid back on when you're done. So I highly recommend if you want to get more fire medicine in your life. Definitely the suggestions I suggested look at that, but I think having a night with all your friends or family and sitting around the fire is one of my personal favorite way to get more fire medicine. Much love to all of you. Thank you for watching this video. I pray everyone is doing well. Yeah, fire medicine. I love fires. I love going out and watching fires. Hopefully you guys can do that in this Leo season of camping. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.